Oh no, on the granddad's allotment. Sorry about the sun and squinting. It's the beginning of October and I've got glorious sunshine up here in the northeast. I know people are getting storms and stuff, but I've got glorious sunshine here today. So I'm going to take the opportunity to plant my garlic and sort out my chilies, and then we'll have a bit of a pluck to it. So we'll start with the chilies. Doing all right in the chili house this year. I'm going to start to strip them all. In these bags. I'm going to take most of these green, to be honest, because they're not ripening up now. So these are, I think these are the yellow bell. We've got some marks from where the slugs have been at them. I'm going to leave them fairly long, the stalks, because I'm going to string them, hang them up to dry. Some of these have gone over them. So we're going to strip all these and then come back here. Now guys, I've harvested all my chilies. So we've got a bag full of curry chilli, F1 curry chilli, that was off one plant. A couple of bags of habaneros, a couple of other plants. The yellow, not sure what they were. Hot yellow, I think, and then they're the Hungarian hot wax, not many of them, and a few capsicums there. So that's my chili harvest done. I'm going to start on the garlic now. So I bought some garlic this year, some seed garlic. This is from the Really Garlicky Company, which is a Scottish, I believe it's in Aberdeenshire. So it's British garlic and probably best for my sort of climate in the northeast. These are Ducot garlic. So I'm just going to split them up and then I'll plant them. They're fairly small bulbs, but they're a hard neck garlic. So 4 cloves in each in this one. It cost 90p a clove. I thought that was pretty good. So I've got 10 cloves sent for this year. I've also got my stuff from last year as well, which again I'm going to put a load of garlic in this year because I want some for the smoke. Because I built myself a smoke, I've got to do the garlic and anything else really. Cheese is lovely, isn't it? They're not bad bulbs. You get roughly 4 or 5 cloves per bulb. So I'll probably get about 50 of these Ducot in one bed because I want to pack them fairly tight. into one bed, and then I'll probably put these ones. I'm gonna try green garlic this year, so pack loads into a bed and harvest it like a spring onion basically, but using all the green stalks as well, like you would with a scallion or a green onion. And you can do that all year round basically. But these ones are for cooking. So got these from Scotland. Great. I haven't got any affiliation to the really garlicky company, but you know, I ordered them on the Friday and they were here on the Monday, so pretty good. And to be honest, they look pretty good. I haven't had any rotten ones. You know, sometimes when you buy them from garden centres and Wilco's in a sort of prepaid bag, you kind of sort of see what they're like. And you often get a rotten one in there. And for the price, I don't think it's too bad. You know, postage as well costs us £9. So not too bad at all. Right, that's them split. More good. I've got about 50 there. Right, let's go and get these in. Right guys, I'm going to do the garlic in this bed. Quick pour over. Just some Japanese hoe, just to get the surface. This, what did this have in? I brought beans in originally this year, and then after that tried courgettes and peas. So this is the third succession of veg in it this year. I must get myself a little rake for doing this. So let's say I want to keep them fairly tight together, so I've got this which is about 5-6 inches, so it's just my little dibber for the space I'm in, and I know if I keep them together, push down in these beds, I can get 5 rows in and 10 across, so I can get 50 in each bed. So it's just a quick, easy guide for putting the garlic in. So these are the Ducop ones from the really garlicky company in Scotland. Worth a visit on the site, do loads of stuff. I'm not going to show you how to put garlic in, but you know, base plate at the bottom, pushed into the hole, about 2 inches down. I normally, you know, have the length of the garlic plus my thumb, and by just putting that little hole in with the dibber, just gives you a bit more space. And it's as easy as that. dead easy. Some people put the garlic in modules first, and you know, start the roots off. That's great. But the way I've designed it this year is these beds are free, so I don't need to start them off. If I still had things growing in the beds, you know, I would definitely do that, start them off first. But I think when you put them in modules, it's quite hard to get them buried down to the depth. You've got to dig. Whereas these, it's dead easy. You just push them into the ground basically. But if they're in modules, you've actually got to dig a hole and bury them. Otherwise, you just knock off the roots that you've just grown. So I'll finish this bed off, and then I'll do the other one with my elephant garlic and my garlic from Morrison's, which I grew last year. You can see the ground's really quite soft. We've had torrential rain in the last couple of days back into this storm, but you see I've got glorious sunshine at the minute, so I'm making the most of it. Right, how many is that? 1, 2, 3. In the middle there, that's spare. Right, that's 9 by 5, 45. In there, and a couple of spares. Covered over. Right, first lot done. Let's do the next lot. I'll catch you in a bit. So guys, I've just finished up planting my garlic. I'll give you a quick show around, tell you what I'm doing in October. Big changes this month. So I've started in the shed, greenhouse. There's still some tomatoes on. I'm just leaving them, to be honest, to the rats by the looks of it. Yeah, just leave them on. I haven't had a chance to do anything with them, water them or anything this year, so they've just been left to their own devices. If they go red, they go red. There is a few there I'll pick. Other than that, I'll just pull them all out. A little hothouse here. They're all done now. Had everything off them, so they're just ready to come out. And I've noticed there's a cucumber there though, which I might take with us. I'm rethinking this little hothouse for next year. So, out in the plot, chilli house is emptied, done all of them. That's them there. I've just topped up this bed with all the compost off the chilli plants. So that's full, that'll settle down, I'll revitalise that. Strawberries are dying back, although it still has got flowers. You know, middle of October. Second and third sown of beetroot. They should be starting to heart up soon. Christmas carrots, they're doing well. Just got them covered. I've got another bucket of carrots over there. These strawberries are going to come out this year. So they're on their 4th year now, so into the greenhouse. Again, got loads of tomatoes just not ripening, and I think it's because of the grapevine, to be honest. It's getting, I mean, it's taken over again, even though I have cut it back a couple of times. It just takes over. I've got my Christmas potatoes in there. See what happens with them. Yeah. Dahlias are dropping back now, but the irises are still coming. Most of the beds I've got stripped now. So in here we've got 2 sorts of kale in amongst some nasturtiums, soft-seeded nasturtiums. They'll just grow through. The nasturtiums will die back and the kale will keep coming. Empty bed there now, so don't know what we're putting that. The roses are starting to die back. The fuchsias, I don't know if you can see down there, are still coming. Leeks are doing well. These are the Jap onions. Yeah, the Jap onions I put in a couple of weeks ago. Some more red kale. And again, in amongst a little bit of celery that's left. More Jap onions over there. I think these are red onions I put in. Yeah, red onions I put in a couple of weeks ago, and some white onions there. They're the beds I've just done up of the garlic. So we've got Ducock garlic in this one, elephant garlic from last year in that one, and same on this one. So all my bean beds been harvested, and my potatoes, they're all harvested. What I'm thinking about doing this year in here is putting runner beans in over winter, and then growing tomatoes in this area up, outdoor tomatoes, and then having the beans in one of the other beds, the runner beans. You might be able to see there's loads of wood lying about. That's because I've been collecting. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. And windows. So this bed, which was the brassica bed, I don't know if you can see under there, is now being filled with all compost, and all my cuttings from my berries, strawberries, raspberries and blueberries, and we'll just let our compost down over the winter, and then I'll plant it up again. But yeah, so I've got a load of UPVC windows and a load of wood, which was a greenhouse on my mate's allotment, which he's packing in now. So I've got all of this, and basically, like I said earlier in the year, this is all coming down where you see the fruit cage, and that's going to be replaced with a big greenhouse. So the fruit area, everything was cut back last month, and espaliered again. These are some crates I've collected. They're going to be the benches in the new greenhouse. So basically, everything here is going to be one big greenhouse. Loads of raspberries, but they're just going over. I'm not eating them, to be honest. So I'd rather get rid of the fruit as much as I can and put beds in here that I'm going to actually use and grow from. So maybe my chilies in here, some extra tomatoes, and maybe a big raised bed down the middle with some actual veg in that and grow over the winter. So yeah, all this is coming down in the end of October half term is my plan for this. That's all just wood for burning there. The only thing I don't know what to do with, maybe you can give us some advice, is this wall here is going to be the wall of a greenhouse, which is the fence which belongs to the next door. So I'm going to have to put a wall there, but I've got my espaliered apple tree up against it. Now the thing is, can I move this forward and have it grown inside the greenhouse, do you think? Try and slide the sheets behind it? What do you reckon? Here's my last apple. Let's see if it's ready. No, still not ready because it's not coming off. Got some figs here though, which I've never had before. So I don't really want to lose that fig tree. That'll be inside the greenhouse, which will be good for it because it'll be a bit warmer. Yeah, big changes. So yeah, all of these are coming out. The currants, you can see where I cut them back really hard, you know, a month ago. But they are shooting up already, so I'm going to have to dig them out altogether, I think, just to get rid of them. I don't want them anymore because I'm not really eating them. I say I put beds in here that are going to perform for us. Right, I think that's it for the day. Just one more thing to show you. This is my sprouting broccoli. Never done it before. What do? Do I take the tops out now so it sends out more from the sides, or what? It doesn't seem to be sprouting anywhere apart from the top. Give us some answers in the comments below. Okay guys, I'm gonna head off home for my Sunday dinner. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.